Well, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome to the channel. I'm That Fishing Noob, and I'm out here on this big old lake. It's actually not too big, but it is a good lake. It is glass out there, and there's a fog that's kind of rolling in right now. It's really thick, but glass out here. All right, so I mentioned it earlier in a couple earlier videos, but this introduction section is going to be kind of just random stuff and announcements, I guess, and then down below is going to be chapter to skip ahead if you want to skip to the fishing. But little random things. So first thing that I have in mind is my buddy Chase over at Southwest Indiana Outdoors is married to Kayla, the classic kayaker slash Mrs. Southwest Indiana Outdoors, and recently I posted that. That's a cool woodpecker, sorry. So she has a clothing brand that she started called Allure, and she recently came out with new shirt designs that are going to be around here somewhere. So swing over there, check them out, and then maybe buy yourself some. Initially it was geared more towards women, kind of like a fashionable, looking good when you're out there fishing, but the more recent designs that she came out with are across both sexes, both genders, so good to go. Other than that, it's July currently, so the July tournament's gonna be wrapping up. Ferdy, if you're watching this right now, golly man, what, 104 bag? Sheesh. But I am planning on doing another month-long tournament in August, but it's gonna be changed up a little bit. I'm planning on doing just fish count and any fish, just to kind of change it up and give you guys more opportunities at more random fish, because I know some of you guys are catching other species than bass, and it'd be cool to see like just what kind of variety of fish that you guys are catching out there. Other than that, little promotions. I'm pro staff over at Dadfish Tackle. Jeremy is coming out with some new stuff. He's got some 8-bit like crazy shift powders, so be on the lookout for that. Over at dadfishtackle.com, you can use my code TFN10, TomFrankenor10, to save yourself 10% at checkout. 10% off at checkout. Other last couple things, I have some affiliate links that I'll link down below. One of them is for Eco Fishing Shop. This is where I got my kayak from. Ta-da! Eco Fishing Shop. And the other one is for Kistler. Kistler's rod and reels made here in the great state of Texas. If you are looking for some insanely good quality, crazy light like this right here, is still my favorite rod to throw. This is a Kistler Helium. It's a 7.3 light, medium, heavy, fast action. Also shout out to Tom, because he's the one that gave me that rod for free. Crazy. But you can go through and treat yourself to some rods, reels. They also have line, some apparel over at kisserrods.com. If you were to do that, it would show my channel some additional support at no extra cost to you. So that'd be much appreciated if you consider that. Thanks. And now with that, here we go. I'm gonna be going through and hopefully getting on a bite today. Hopefully catching some fish to go and submit, because I haven't submitted any fish so far in this month-long tournament, so hopefully that'll change today. Actually, I see something kind of cruising up right here. But anyways, you know what time it is. Without further ado, I will see you out on the water. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so where should we start? That looks good, but I don't know. I want to start across the way. All right. Well, we're here out on the water. Dun, da, da, da. Let's see. All right. Oh my goodness, it is so calm out right now. I was debating, I was like, should I throw there's something swimming right there. Should I throw a buzzbait on? Look how good it looks out here. All right, here we go. Stats and all the things. So, it's 7:30 in the morning. Water temp right now is 83 degrees, pretty much 84 degrees. It's gonna be a hot one today. Yeah, here in Texas, when I woke up, it was like 78 degrees, and now it's like 80 degrees, so whoopsie-doo-dah day. Yeah, what a nice day. And thank you for joining me. Hopefully it's an entertaining video. And even if not, well, I don't know. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's filled with some good fish. It's just a random frog that I had tied on from previous. And as calm as it is, yeah, gotta stand up and fish. All right, here we go, first cast. So I've been experimenting with how much slack I have out whenever I'm frog fishing. So right now I have a lot more slack with the intention of kind of getting it to chug water a little bit on those pops. It feels really weird going from fly fishing to this. If you guys have seen my fly fishing adventures, thanks. Started a new adventure fly fishing, and that has been fun. Haha, there's a gator over there. Swimming just on the other side of that log. Super duper overfished structure spot, but I've got to make a couple casts at it. Okay, fish on. Fish off. Dang it. Oh no. That might have been a decent one too. Oopsie. Oh man. I was like, I'm not gonna miss this one. Yep, nope, that's a snag. Little random fun fact. I've had this underspin tied on for like, I don't know, a year and a half. Like the same underspin. Same paddle tail. It's just been a tank. And I figure, like, it's still fishing well, still holding together well. No real need to go through and change it out, right? Oh, that's a fish. Oh, did you? Oh no, you got stuck on something. Oh no. Oh, did I lose him? I don't think so. Oh, yep, I lost him. Dang, it pulled me right into all that muck. Darn it! It's funny I mentioned that my paddle tail had survived, and yeah, look at it now. Oh. Oh man. Oh, trigger happy. Alright, so I've got this peanut butter and jelly jig tied on. A lot more profile. Come on, fish. Cooperate. I wonder if they're over in that. Oh no, I feel like I did that last time. Oh, that's a cool hummingbird. Whenever fishing, it's always the hope for that. That very obvious takedown. Sometimes they don't want to cooperate like that. Sometimes they just sneaky inhale it and kind of just stay there. Or maybe they'll swim off a little bit. But yeah, it's always nice getting that distinct tap or that big thud. We are doling back this way. Just gonna cover water, go along the bank line down that way, and hope that a friend hits something, and then I get him in the boat. It's one thing to get a bite, another thing to go through and get a good hook set, and then get him in the boat. Oh. Oh, yo. Yeah, if I could do this full time, that would be amazing. I would have to make significantly more money though. Alright. Yeah, this is such a really nice, I was gonna say beautiful piece of cover for these fish to go through and just have fun in. Hum. Okay, well. So apparently over there it's really shallow. And then where I am, It's like a shallow flat, and then it starts grading down. I don't think it's accurate though. I'm sitting in 12 feet of water, and over here is supposed to be like 2 feet of water. So this is not accurate. That was super cool to see. It'd be super cool to see it again. It would be super cool to sight fish a bass. You know how cool that would be? Yeah, that one was just cruising. Like right in front of all of this muck. Yeah, if there's a big bass that's kind of cruising back here and wants to hit this, come on. Uh-oh. Phone call time. Alright, well, that phone call was so random, side topic, personal topic. So we weren't in the market for a house, but one of my wife's friends was like, hey, who wants to be my neighbor? And shared a house listing that was right behind him. So then we were like, okay, cool, yeah, why not? Let's go get, you know, a pre-approval and go through that process, and let's see. So we made an offer on that house. Wow, that was a lot of bait. Fell through, and then got us to just randomly looking. So then we were looking, and there's another house that so happened to pop up, and it was like almost $100,000 more. But we were like, all right, cool. We went to go and see the house, saw the house, liked the house. What is that? I made an offer and just got a confirmation or a call back saying that they will go with our offer if we up our offer by a couple thousand. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, that's yeah, it's kind of funny. So my wife doesn't know this, but now you guys are gonna know this. So the first house that we went to go see, like, I just felt like it was a no, and then this one just felt like a yes. Don't know, can't explain it. And now here we are, we're about to enter in a contract and figure out what's going on with that. And then we're gonna have to go through and sell our current house, so oh, that's a lot of stuff happening. That it's weird, feels weird. Other fun fact, this will be the first house my wife and I are purchasing together. I bought my first house when I was 24 and got married, so we've been living in the house for like a while. So yeah, there's that. Got a family of 4, 2 dogs. So our space right now is a little bit cramped. Still a good space though, for sure. But this next space, if everything goes through and everything's hunky-dory, the backyard is already like fully landscaped with like a little patio gazebo thing for outside gatherings. It's got a ceiling fan already. It's got a 3-car garage. It's gonna be fun, so that way I can have hopefully I can have more storage room for boat and stuff. All right, I've got a drop shot and a black and blue little stealth worm tied on, so I don't know. Haven't gotten a bite in a very long time. It is 10 o'clock now, so yeah. Oh my gosh, you little troll. Oh dude. All right, hopefully it's caught just on my weight. Hopefully it just comes out. Please come out, don't break. Oh, you broke, dang it. My drop shot setup, if you're wondering, like I said, I am using a worm hook. I think this is a 2/0. I am using a 1/4 ounce little pencil weight. Also, so I used to tie. I typically tie my line onto the little pencil weights, but these ones, it's like the crimpy style. The other ones I like opened up so I can go through and tie a line like normal. These ones, I'm just wedging my line in there and seeing how that goes, how that does. I'm trying to work on consistency of videos as well, so maybe at the beginning of the video, as I'm throwing my stuff out for the first time, I'll go over my setup, what it is, kind of do that. Where did you guys go? It's almost gonna be time for a boat snack is what it is. All right, Got this little green pumpkin. This is actually called bass candy over at Dadfish Tackle. It's like green pumpkin, orange, blue flake, green flake. Let's see if they want this. Hopefully they do. Or maybe it's just a profile. And they want a slender, lizardy profile. I don't know. So wind is picking up, which should be good, right? Had 2 come off. You?
I got 3.
Nice.
All on plastic.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Same little, it's like a translucent. It looks like a little translucent with this like teal greenish highlight powder. And I dipped the tail in some chartreuse. Also thinking about just swinging down that way and kind of fishing around the dock. I'm gonna do that. Also, while I'm heading over there, here we go. Time for boat snack. Ready, set, grace, so let's eat. Okay. Haven't thrown out the glide yet, but I might be doing that soon. Just because there's so much shallow grass everywhere. Alright, moved over here. Got solid shade line. Be working that way towards laydown and dock and pads. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, well. Oh, we got our first fish. Oh man. And it's an absolute tank. Or whatever, that gets me on the board at least. Oh man. Wow. Pretty much 9.5. Okie dokie. Ladies and gentlemen, fish number 1, skunk out of the boat. Here we go. Here's our little 9.5er. Thank you for that. Sorry I ripped almost your eye. You're 5. I don't know. Maybe this tree's holding a lot of fish. Let's see. That bite was like pretty much instant. Okay. You're a bigger one. I will take that. Come here, buddy. Got him. That's a bigger one. It's not a giant, but that is a bigger one. That is great. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, fish number 2. This one's a good one, good upgrade. Haha. Thank you. See ya. Nice. Give me 5. Whoa. Did you guys see that? There was like 10 little baby bass chasing this. All right, there's got to be some fish on that. That is a massive laydown. And there's a bird perched up on it, so that's, come on. That's got to be a good one. Should be another fish here, right? 2 quick bites and then nothing. I don't like that. Feels super weird. Throwing a big old glide and then throwing a little soft plastic. Super weird. Alright, I think I'm gonna go fish the pads over there. And then double back where I was. And we'll see. Alright. Good, how are you? Y'all tearing them up?
We caught a few. Nothing giant yet.
Not yet. It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We caught some decent ones, but my expectations are high when I come over here.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all take care.
Have a good one, man. Good luck to you.
Alright, find our next place. I don't know where I'm gonna go. There's so much grass here. Look at that, crazy. Yeah, I am picking this apart. I'm working this really slow and I can feel my weight pegging branches and going up and over them. And it's not looking too promising right now. What I'm doing is making a cast and letting it drop down to where I can either feel my weight hit bottom or I can see a little bit of slack line. And then I'm just raising my rod tip very slowly and kind of coming up and over branches and letting it fall back down on the other side of them. See slack line, raising it up slowly, little pops. And doing the same thing over again. Huh? Oh no, you're swimming off with it. No. Shuckaroo. Oh man, I'm about to move on from here. Just try this side real quick. Just so calm over here. Also, nobody's over here. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. So we'll find out, right? I might go throw shallow over there where that bird is straight ahead. And then call it a day. These two back-to-back fish were really nice though. So it's good because it wasn't a skunk. It would have been pretty sad face to go through and miss those two fish this morning. And then that would have been it. Oh man. Alright, I'm getting distracted by this little, I don't know what this is. Oh yeah. First try, perfect cast. Psych! Yeah, we don't want to go over there. Over there leads to Narnia and beyond. And there's no gate or anything. Ooh, but there was a fish. But we don't want to go over there. We kind of want to go over there, but not really. Yeah, no. First cast over here at this spot. See if there's any big berthers that are up shallow, or if this is all just full of grass. Maybe I should stop making random casts. Yeah, but it's like one of those, they could be just... I saw that big old bass that was kind of just roaming around the outskirts of, you know, this weed line, this grass line. Why? Why are there no fish here? Like, I'm in good depth. There's lots of cover here. Why are there no fish here? No one has been over here. I've checked around and looked. Look, there's like sticks down there. And this line right here, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it on the GoPro, is the thermocline. How deep is it? It's about 14 feet. 14 feet deep. I'm heading over to these reeds, and I guess that wall. And I'm going to circle around this way, clockwise, back towards the ramp, and call it a day. I know where these fish are. They're in their houses with their AC. That's where they are. That's where I should be. That's where I normally am. They don't want to be outside. Why would they want to be outside? 88 degrees. You know what that means? That the real feel is like 250. No, these fish are in their houses. That's where they are. In their houses, watching TV, soaking up that AC. That's where they are. Alrighty. Well, shuckaroo. Got two fish. Put two fish on the board, so it's all good. I don't know how many times I actually fished this month. Maybe like 3 times. Well, I fly fished a bit. I didn't really go bass fishing a whole lot. Shout out to all those that are participating in the tournament. Good job. I'm not going to be able to catch you, but that's alright. I'm not even going to be close to catching you, but it's alright. Unless I pull up a 23-inch bass right here. It's just difficult too, so ideally I want to get out here really early. But that means I have to wake up at like 3 o'clock. Oh no. And waking up at 3 o'clock doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun. Especially when I got kiddos and a family And I'm not going to bed at like 8. Whoa, look at all these fish. You see all these fish? Look, you see them? What that tells me is there are fish around here. Look, see them? Tells me there's a lot of other fish around here. It's just a matter of making a cast and catching them. Looks like that'll be it for this one. Hope that you guys are able to go fishing. And if you are fishing, I hope that you're able to catch a big one. But I'll catch you on the next one. God is good. Y'all be blessed. Later. There we go. One more cast. Ready? Last cast. That was a cool skip. Huh?